Welcome to this step-by-step tutorial on sewing a stylish puff vest. This lightweight quilted vest is perfect for layering, adding both warmth and a trendy touch to any outfit. Let's get started. Before we begin, gather your supplies: pattern, fabric, zipper, matching thread, buttons, and interfacing. Once everything is ready, let's dive into the first step. Begin by cutting the fabric according to the pattern, carefully following the lines for an accurate fit. Clip and trace all markings onto the fabric to guide the assembly process. Next, trace the markings on the outer layer for top stitching to create the puff effect. Fuse interfacing onto the pieces by pressing. Top stitch the outer layers along the markings to create the puff, stitching carefully. Repeat for all relevant pieces. Fold the darts on the outer layer, pin them in place, and straight stitch. And repeat for all other pieces. Press the darts. Mark the top of the pocket to prepare for folding. Fold 2 fabric strips in half and press. Double fold the top edge of the pocket along the marking and press flat. Mark about an inch inward on both sides. Fold them in half. Mark the fabric strips. Align the pocket and strips with the markings on the front outer layer. Pin and straight stitch to attach the pocket to the front layer. Stitch again along the markings, then trim the pocket opening. Tuck the pocket through the opening and press both the pocket and opening. Flip the front layer to reveal the seam, then straight stitch to join. Lastly, stitch the sides of the pocket opening to secure it in place. Repeat these steps for the other front layer. Align the zipper with the pocket opening and baste stitch it in place. Top stitch the zipper securely. Repeat for the second pocket. Once again, the zipper is optional if you want to skip this step. Align the pocket lining with the opening and straight stitch along the top edge. Stitch along the sides of the pocket to secure it. Repeat for the other pocket. Align the back outer layers and straight stitch to join them. Press the seam flat. Align the back and front outer layers at the shoulder seams. Straight stitch. And press the seams flat. Fold and stitch the darts on the inner lower layers, repeating for both sides. Align the lower layers and straight stitch to join. Create a pleat at the center back seam, top stitch to secure, and press. Align the upper and lower back inner layers, pin them right side together, and straight stitch. Press flat. For the front inner layers, align the pieces to form the lower layer, then stitch to join. Fold the hem inward and press flat. Align and join the upper and lower front inner layers, repeating for both sides. Press the front layers flat. Join the inner shoulder seams with a straight stitch and press flat. Align the brand label on the inner back neckline and straight stitch to attach it. Align the inner and outer layers at the center front, right side together. Pin in place. Straight stitch. And clip the curves. Top stitch along the seam. Next, join the armhole using the burrito method. First, lay the vest flat and roll it tightly from one side, starting with the back panel, until you reach the opposite armhole seam, creating a burrito. Wrap the remaining layers around the rolled vest to enclose it. Then pin to secure the armhole edges. Use a straight stitch to join the edges. Trim or clip the armhole seam allowance for smoother curves. Then gently pull the rolled fabric through the opening to turn the vest right side out. Top stitch around the armhole for added durability. Repeat the process for the second armhole. And press the seams flat for a polished finish. Align the front outer and inner layer, hem right side together. And pin it in place. straight stitch to join, turn the hem inside out, and top stitch. Repeat for the other side. Next, align the back inner and outer layers at the hem, pin, and straight stitch. Press the hem flat. Turn the vest inside out and mark an opening on one of the inner side seams. Align the side seams of the inner and outer layers with the right sides facing each other and pin them securely. Sew the side seams together using a straight stitch, leaving the marked opening unstitched. Afterward, pin and sew the remaining side seams, ensuring the opening stays as marked. Hand stitch to secure the center back of the bottom outer hem for a clean finish. Next, pull the vest right side out through the side seam opening. Hand stitch along the hem to secure the inner and outer layers in place. Use the same method around the armholes for a neat and professional finish. Finally, hand stitch to close the side seam opening for a clean and seamless finish. Mark the buttonhole placement on the front vest. And stitch the buttonholes. Use an awl to punch button placement marks and trace them onto the vest with chalk. Hand stitch the buttons in place according to the markings. And that's it. A puff vest is ready to wear. If this tutorial was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more sewing projects. See you in the next video.